In this video, we're going to be talking about what videos you should not be making as a real estate agent. What are your thoughts?
Well, my first thought when you say that is videos you shouldn't make as an agent are videos that don't directly talk to who you're trying to do business with. I think that's one. If you want to do more of like luxury business, for example, don't make first-time homebuyer guides.
Spot on.
You know what I'm saying? And it all comes with strategy. I think you should be posting with some sort of strategy and talking to a particular person. So yeah, I think you shouldn't make videos, yeah, that aren't talking to your direct clientele that you want to be working with. I also think that you shouldn't be making videos about any and everything, which is kind of the same idea.
Spot on.
I don't know. Do you have any particular thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, it's basically there's two things that I wanted to discuss here. The first one is when people watch your videos or go to your page, they should not be confused.
Mm-hmm.
That's the first thing. For example, I post content about YouTube marketing. I also post soccer videos, maybe some motivational stuff. If you follow me and you know me, that's very much in line with who I am and what I do, right? Now, if, for example, you want to do luxury real estate here in South Florida, and that's the only type of people you want to work with. If, for example, a loan program came out that incentivizes first-time home buyers and a lot of people are talking about it and you figure, oh my gosh, like I really want to make sure that everyone who's a first-time home buyer like gets this information. It's extremely valuable. It's an awesome program. That is video that you should not be making. Even though it's trending, other people are doing it, it's valuable information for first-time home buyers. If you have positioned yourself as a luxury real estate specialist, do not create content that does not align with that, or you will be confused. For example, if you're doing a lot of luxury content in $5 million penthouses in Miami, and then you're doing first-time homebuyer content, and then you're doing death and divorces, that's okay, but you won't have a reputation. And that's the main point of this is you should not be creating videos that do not align with your brand, which is your reputation. So that was like my biggest thing. Talking point that I wanted to go over when it comes to this topic.
You brought up, I think what you're really saying too, or maybe I'm just like perceiving this a little bit differently, but you don't want to make like scatter content. Just what is popular at the time, just like this random news article that you saw, like you sit down, like maybe
intentional.
Maybe it's good to hop on some trending topics every once in a while if it fits within your plan, but you should know like what the next handful of videos are going to be already, or at least who that video is supposed to be watched by, right? If you're one of these people who's like, oh, a new listing, like it's finally time for me to go make a video. And then you go finally make a video, but that's it. You're not gonna get another listing for 3 months and then that's when your next video is. I also think that like, I think the listing video is what you should make, but it's like the habits that come with that. You should also be making other kinds of content, not just that video, you know?
Yeah, that makes sense. I think basically what I want to end this with is if, once you get that clarity to how you want to build your business, who you want to do business with, who you want to attract to your business, all of your marketing needs to be aligned with that. Because from the consumer's perspective, if you've posted 10 videos about first-time home buying last month and you only have 2 luxury videos and somebody reaches out, hey, I'm a first-time home buyer, I'm 22 years old, and I got pre-approved for $150K and you've spent the past 5 years building up your portfolio of luxury real estate, someone's gonna reach out to you and you don't service those people anymore. Could you help them? Absolutely. Could you refer them? Probably the better idea. But once you get to the point of servicing the people that you want to, after spending all this time and energy and effort getting to that point, when someone goes on your page and there's a bunch of videos about first-time home buying, they might reach out to you and say, oh, you do first-time home buying. And then when they reach out, you're going to say, no, I don't do that. I only do luxury. Whereas, and that can be a good or a bad thing, but the biggest thing is do not confuse people and make sure that you're very intentional with the videos you're putting out because perception is reality.